new event coming to Six Flags. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another video slash live stream. We're going to be doing this one a little bit different. I'm going to break it down into, first of all, the live stream that we're shooting today, uncut, raw, having questions in the chat and everything, as well as I'm going to break this down, edit it down to just the nitty gritty and the info of the event. So depending on how you'd like to watch your content, you could either watch the live stream full form, see how the interactions went in the chat, or just get to the nitty gritty. I'll be doing a short form video just going through the details of this new event coming to Six Flags. Super exciting. As you guys know, edutainment started in horror, and horror is still kind of the heart of this channel. And to be specific, horror events in theme parks. So Halloween Horror Nights, Hallowscream, Haunt, things of that nature, and then local haunts is what we do on the channel, in addition to travel and theme park events in general. So when I heard that this event was coming to Six Flags and coming out of nowhere in a time when typically it's not haunt season is only proving to become more and more popular. It's part of the year-round festivities now, and this is proof. So Six Flags is now having their new event called Scream Break, and it's going to be a select event, or a event running select nights for a short period of time in the springtime. I think for them, it's a real smart thing to do, a real smart way to capitalize on kids that are out of school. That's a market that I'm sure locally here in Virginia isn't taken advantage of as much, and adding a new event like this will definitely draw a crowd, and a cool new event at that. If you guys are being active, make sure to shoot me a chat. Any questions that you may have, we'll definitely answer your questions. We'll take little breaks and whatnot. Cody, what's up, my friend? I see you on there. And then Mia, welcome to the chat. Welcome to the live. I see we got a couple people rolling in. Scream Break. All right, so let's transition over to the website and take a look at Scream Break and what it has to offer. All right, as you guys see here, now we have the website up. I love the new logo. Let me know in the chat, what do you guys think about this particular logo? Very fitting, very simple though. You know, it's cool. I like the roller coasters in the background and whatnot, with what looks like will be some of the characters that we may be running into in the scare zones. But the logo itself, you know, you got your little tropical drink, very spring break, and a nice play on words with Scream Break over at Six Flags. As you can see up here in the top right hand corner, we're looking at the Six Flags America in Baltimore, or in the Baltimore, Washington DC area, and we're looking over the new event Scream Break, which is what you guys came to see and talk about. This event, at least for my particular park, is going to be running select dates April 1st, 2nd, 8th, 9th, 15th, and 16th. So it looks like it's just going to be 3 weekends, but still super cool. If it does well, I can only imagine this would be something that will come back. Maybe we'll have a summer break, or Scream Summer. I don't know, summer screams, maybe summer break screams, or summer scream. I don't know, Scream Summer Breaks. I don't know the working title. But yeah, this event sounds amazing. We'll go over the ticket prices. We'll go over the houses that you guys can potentially experience, as well as the scare zones and rides. Let's see what we got in the chat really quick. We got Chris Hudson. What days are you going? Personally, I am going to attempt to be there opening night. That's always the best time for what I do, covering on YouTube. But if I'm not able to go on opening night, I definitely will try to go another night. But opening night is going to be the night that I attempt to go, more than likely. Now, scrolling down, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear the audio, but they do have like a little quick intro video. It's time for Scream Break. And of course, you guys could go check this out on their website. It looks super cool. Six Flags does have a haunt during their regular haunt, but now it's coming for Spring Break. And then the experience right here. So let's read this off really quick. You'll see what we're looking at here. Experiences and then we're going to go over everything shortly. But if we scroll right about here, you'll see the explanation or description of the event. So explore Six Flags at night during spring break. Get 4 extra hours of fright after the park closes. The monsters will be loose into the streets of Six Flags. Ride our thrill coasters or test your courage by entering their domain. Get the most out of your spring break. Join us for this limited time event. And as far as the hours go, I think they were up here. Yeah, the event's going to be running from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I'm assuming that the daytime is going to be running as well. Or at least that's how it sounds. I haven't been to Six Flags in a really long time. So let's take a quick pause from the website there, transition back to moi. Six Flags is a park that I've been meaning to go visit. For those of you who follow the channel know that I've been to Disney, Universal, Cedar Point, Carowinds, Universal Studios, Busch Gardens Williamsburg, King's Dominion, a bunch of parks, and I continue to add on to that list. Definitely add on to the content. I've been to Six Flags before, Six Flags America, but I have never been to Six Flags and brought you guys along with me. I think the last time that I went to Six Flags was like high school or maybe just after high school, so I definitely don't recall what it was like. It's been a while. But I'm excited, and I've been meaning to go back there because it's a local park for me. It's probably like just like an hour and a half from my house, kind of the same distance as like a Busch Gardens or Kings Dominion is definitely the closest to me. It's about like 30-40 minutes, but this is not a huge stretch out of my way to go experience this park and bring you guys along for the fun. Let's see what we got in the chat. Chris Hudson just said sweet. Yep, super sweet. And if you see me out there, Chris, definitely say hi, and hopefully I have some pins. I always try to carry some pins with me so that you guys can I could give back to you guys, since you guys give me so much by checking out the channel, liking my videos, and subscribing. Now, after we get through the description, the next part is going to be talking about the scare zones and haunts. Now, it looks like there's going to be 2 scare zones and 2 haunts. Let's get back to the website so that we could take a look at that. And then right here is where you'll see the scare zones and haunts that will be open. It looks like both scare zones are going to be new. At least no, it's just one new scare zone. Yeah, just one new scare zone. It's the new, yeah. So the new grave is the new scare zone, and I'm not sure why the G isn't capitalized. That's probably intentional. I'm assuming G-rave. Okay. So grave with a lowercase g, but emphasizing rave. So maybe some type of party on the streets, like a horrifying party. This is just me guesstimating. Once again, I haven't been. And then the other scare zone is Carnival. Okay, these are the scare zones that you guys will be able to experience. Total Damnation that you see right here is actually one of the houses, and one of the cool things so far, at least, is that there is still yet to be announced another house, a terrifying attraction to be announced. So what it looks like going on is we're going to have 2 scare zones, which is the new one, Grave, with a lowercase g, and then Carnival, which I think is pretty straightforward. These guys right here look like they would be the culprits of a Carnival. If you've been to the event, definitely comment down below, let me know. And then Total Damnation as one of their houses, and a terrifying attraction to be announced. So we got 2 houses, 2 scare zones, and then we have some rides as well. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's switch back on over and let me give you my thoughts. So as I'm looking at the website and taking in everything that they're gonna have, I'm kind of interested in why there's only 2 houses. And typically for their haunt event, is there only 2 houses? I don't think so. I think there's been like 5 in the past from my recollection. So why don't they have them all open? It must be because they're testing this out to see how popular it is in the future. If this actually does attract the crowds, I can only imagine they'll only build on this and have more houses so that they could spread the crowd out. Now, my concern is if they end up bringing in a large crowd, how much or how well are they going to be able to manage those lines and crowds. So when we're there on opening night, we'll definitely take that into consideration and share that with you guys in case you guys are considering going to the event and aren't able to go for opening night, but considering a different night. I'll try to release that video as soon as possible for you guys so you can get a little bit of insight on how the experience goes. Now, the new scare zones, G-Rave or Grave, however they want to pronounce it with the lowercase g, I only made that observation just now live with you guys here. So I'm assuming that that's going to be like a cool like electronic music type of maybe steampunkish party on the street, but these people are damned or dead and roaming the streets. Carnival, dead carnival. It's something that we've heard time and time again, and I say that in the most positive way because it's something that works, right? A damned carnival with scary clowns, it just works. And then Total Damnation is a house. I'm not sure if that house is part of the event typically, but it looks like that's what we'll be getting. Once again, I haven't been able to experience the event. I'm going to have to get on YouTube and watch some of the house walkthroughs if they have any, or maybe some breakdowns of the event so that we could get some information on Total Damnation and whether or not it's been to the event before. And then the additional terrifying attraction that they haven't announced, what's that going to be like? And is it going to be something returning, something that they've had at the event? Who knows? But I'm excited. Let me know down in the comments or in the chat. Are you guys excited as well? Yeah, and I got to break this up a little bit. Chat and comments. All right, make sure to leave a comment on these videos, guys. These live stream. Sup, everybody? Steeler Wayne, welcome to the live, my friend. And Chris asks, I know I got one at the Winterfest this year. Oh, did you, Chris? So we've met. Okay, all right. Well, Chris, welcome back. And I apologize that I didn't remember you, my friend. I meet a lot of people. Not to say that if I didn't see your face, I wouldn't remember you. Just in the chat sometimes, I lose sight. Now let's get back to the website and check out the rides. Now something, and I love this image right here with that inversion. It looks super cool, and the fire coming out. Like I said, I haven't been to Six Flags in a while, a pretty good while, so I don't know what this ride is or what it's going to be like, but we do have a bunch of exclusive times to ride. Now, before we get specifically to the ride, I'll let you know right here, things to know before you go. Certain rides, shows, and attractions may be unavailable due to maintenance, weather, conditions, or other circumstances. Given the fact that this is in Maryland and it's real close to Virginia, weather conditions will probably be the biggest impact on any of these particular rides. Obviously, no full facial costumes, masks, or other coverings are permitted. No props, accessories, or any items perceived as weaponry are permitted. That is standard for any haunt event and really any amusement or theme park. So a lot of this goes without saying, but I just wanted to point out the weather part, because if it's still cold, I know certain rides can't run under certain temperatures. So back up to the rides, we'll be getting a cool exclusive nighttime ride experience from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m., which is when the event is running. We got Firebird, we got the Joker Jinx, which I believe is one of their newer coasters, Riddle Me This, Harley Quinn, which I believe is their newest coaster, Harley Quinn Insanity, and then Roar. Once again, I don't recall what these rides are because it's been a while since I've been to the park, but I am excited to go experience all of this and also all of this. We got some new houses, or a new event with some scares as well as some excitement. What is it? Fright? I was going to try to come up. Fright at Night. But additional fees required for this particular event. So let's go over the ticketing options, which there isn't a huge selection, but I think they're fairly priced. If you click right here on buy tickets, it pops up for us. There's just two different ticket options, at least at the moment. Obviously, there is still things to be announced, but these two ticketing options are $29 and $64.99. The first ticketing option is Screen Break Admission, and it looks like it's just for one time. Get your dose of Vitamin Scream. I like that little punchline, but it looks like this is just for one night of Screen Break Admission. And then we have Screen Break 6-night pass, which is pretty cool for $64.99. If you're at local, this sounds like a pretty good deal. So with it being 6 nights, if you do quick math, $64.99 divided by 6, you're really getting each night for $10.83 roughly. So a pretty huge savings if you really are planning to go multiple nights. Even if you're planning to go 2 nights, well, actually I think you would break even at 3. So $64.99 divided by 3, yeah, would make your nightly rate $21.66. So if you're planning on going 3 nights or more, the Screen Break 6-night pass would definitely be a winner. Oops, and I clicked on it. Stay late and experience April 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. Yep, just going through the whole ticketing process. Let's see here. And then this is just a 1-night. Stay late during for after hours nighttime event. Ticket not valid for daytime admission. So I guess the other ticket is valid for daytime admission because I didn't see that pointed out, which is good that we clicked on it. So let's see. So this ticket is not valid for daytime admission, but this one does not have that particular stipulation. So this one must be good for daytime admission as well as nighttime admission, which is another reason why this would be a great bang for your buck, because tickets to the park, actually at Six Flags, I don't believe are that expensive, but you could look at your options for passes as well. We might be getting a pass this year so that we could go to the park several times. I know that Six Flags America, at least here in Maryland, isn't opening up till April 1st anyway. So we'll be having to take a look at this and figure out, let's transition back to me, whether or not the multi-night ticket is what makes sense for me, or getting a pass and whether or not this is included in the pass. That would be interesting. Let's see. I'm going to pull up a quick, like a gold pass and see if it includes the Screen Break gold pass. Let's see the chat. We got Mia. Sounds exciting. Definitely will check it out. Haven't been to Six Flags in many years though. Yeah, me either. I definitely haven't been to Six Flags in a really long time. So let's see. The gold pass is general public, Hurricane Harbor, admission to Hurricane Harbor. Let's see. Do they have like a comparison of the passes? Because I'm sure that could be pass add-ons, tickets and passes. Let's see. Gold pass, unlimited Six Flags visits. I don't see anything on the passes talking about special rate tickets, skip unlimited Hurricane Harbor, Cabana discounts. I don't know. That's going to be an interesting one. We're going to have to find that out, whether or not the passes include Screen Break. So that's kind of everything for this particular event. We're not going to end the live just yet. We're going to go ahead and keep on chatting and talking for a little bit. We got probably another like 20 minutes that I'll give it. We'll be chatting, but that does kind of make the whole entire event kind of, or that kind of brings the whole entire event into why I'm at a loss for words right now. That's the whole entire event. All right, so far what we have at least of the whole entire event. Staying late at the park, super cool. Getting the ride, some of these rides at night, awesome. And then just having a haunt event this early in the year. For those of you guys who follow the channel and have seen in the past when we cover Halloween Horror Nights, when we used to cover Halloween Horror Nights a lot more, it used to be like a year-round thing, and then I started to cut back on that and mix in different things throughout the year, and then Halloween Horror Nights is during the haunt season and the summer season. The summer season, and right now we're breaking into it. It's called the speculation season for Halloween Horror Nights, and we start to speculate what's coming to the event. Because so many people love that style of event and can't wait for when it comes around. But now we actually will have something to fill in the gap. Okay? Or at least some of us will have something to fill in the gap. If you're traveling for this event, I'm not sure if this is an event that you would want to travel for at this moment, with it being the first year of the event. But if you're local, like myself, you know, it's a bit of a travel, just about like an hour and a half, but I think well worth it, and definitely for some new content on the channel. That's the exciting part to me, honestly, is going to check out a new park, going to check out a new event, and bringing you guys along. Let's see, we got a couple people in the chat. Not the chattiest crowd today. And I also am covering different content. Typically, my lives will be, you know, something about like, you know, Busch Gardens or King's Dominion. So I get it, but hopefully this is something you guys enjoy a little bit of change in the offerings. I think that's fun, and that's kind of what gets me excited about this style of event. And I'm working on 2 screens. If you guys see me keep looking over to my right, maybe your left on the screen. Let's see if there's anything different on here. We'll transition back to the website really quick. If anybody is interested, it looks like they currently are hiring for scare actors. The event's real close, so let's see. The event is 14. The event's roughly 3 weeks away, 3.5 weeks away. So it's close. Hopefully they're doing well with their hiring, because it's kind of late to still be hiring. But let's see, can you still apply right now? Yeah, looks like you still can apply. I mean, that'd be a cool job, and definitely for somebody in spring break, somebody getting out of school, taking a small break. But that's kind of everything, guys. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the chat. Let's chat a little bit. Are you guys there? Well, that's okay. Well, I'll just go ahead and I'll cut it there. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Not the chattiest crowd today, but we got a new event coming to Six Flags. If you have a local Six Flags, I definitely recommend you check this out if this limited event is coming to your Six Flags. We will be there on the channel checking it out and bringing you guys along for the fun. Hopefully you guys enjoy this new content, new park being added to the lineup of different parks that we visit on an annual basis here at Edutainment. I am Eddie. This is Edutainment. I appreciate you guys. Looking forward to seeing some new content on the channel. I appreciate that, Wayne. You're a hell of a supporter, my friend. I'll see you guys on the next one. But don't forget to ask yourself, have you been edutained?